Well, hello everybody. This is Jane Herlong, and we have the most amazing authors, Southern ladies, or ladies have Southern connections. And this is so exciting. We've got a wonderful guest, and we are super excited about Leanna Ellis, all the way from the great state of Texas. I'm an honorary Texan, by the way. I had to throw that in. So my partner's coming in. Here she is, Eva Marie. Hello, darling.
Partner in crime.
Yeah.
Don't you love what we've done here? I just thought it would be fun to add like these little, like, this is who we are, instead of just like, Southern author or whatever. So I put, like, last time, Southern rap star, and then you came up with beauty queen in recovery, which is actually true.
Yeah.
I'm not a rap star. And now Southern undercover cook. Well, it must be undercover because nobody knows about it in this house. So.
Well, we're going to bring in Leanna, and she is our treasured guest. Hello, my dear
Leanna.
Yay. So Leanna is an award-winning author, writes sweet, heartwarming romances and closed-door romantic comedies. This is
I love the print over your head, but let's get started because for those of you who can't, I don't know how it's going to come out. Jane's a little blurry right now. And the reason Jane's a little bit blurry is because she is in the middle of a major thunderstorm. So we don't want Jane to meet Jesus today. Now,
no, we do not. I'm not ready yet. I have to ask forgiveness for my words earlier.
Oh goodness! So she's going to be in the closet in a little bit. But at any rate, Leanna, this is the most important question you will be asked all year long.
Okay.
How do you spell mama? M-A-M-A or M-O-M-M-A?
M-O-M-M-A.
Yay! Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm getting right.
That's one for Jane.
That was angelic. Look at my angel.
Oh, your angel. Yes.
Protection.
Hey, thank you, my dear friend. Okay, now tell me a short story about your mama, your grandmama, or some Southern person, or maybe old Texas woman. I love the Texas women.
Yes.
Well, I am the 5th generation Texan. So I always thought I'm just Texan, not necessarily Southern.
Yeah.
But I have learned that all of my upbringing was very Southern, and I just didn't even realize it. I was doing research for my series, and I discovered all of these superstitions and all of these things that I thought were Southern. I was raised with that. So I really am Southern. And my roots go really deep. All my family comes from South Carolina, Georgia, Arkansas. Yeah. So I'm Southern.
Anyway. So share one of those superstitions, because I grew up with my mother was deeply religious and yet also deeply Southern superstitious, which I would say to her, this doesn't compute. So tell me, like, one of the superstitions that
something discovered. I always do is, you've heard the eyelash. If there's an eyelash, you blow it.
Oh,
and make a wish. The same thing with if you are driving on a road and you see a haystack or you see someone hauling hay, make a wish. Mm-hmm. That's very Southern, and I didn't know that. I just grew up with
your chain. Do you remember that? If you when the clasp comes down, you kiss it and make a wish, and then you pull it back.
I get a lot of those every day.
A lot of good wishes. Yeah, my poor mother. Hers was more like born in fear and not good wishes. It was, you can't open the umbrella in the house. You can't wash your clothes on a certain day. You can't step over somebody if they're laying on the floor.
To each other.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of written in that way. And I think my grandmother was very much a storyteller. Mm-hmm. She would tell the craziest stories. She was born like in 1900. Mm-hmm. One of the stories I remember about her was her older sister was named Ruby and she was named Jewel. Very Southern names.
Oh, yes.
And somebody in their town died. And back then they didn't have like embalming, right? Mm-hmm. So my grandmother and her sister got recruited, I guess, and they had to stay with the body all night.
Sitting up with the dad. Yes.
You had to stay up with the dad and I guess change the cloth or whatever they did back then. And my grandmother got scared. So she ran home and left poor Ruby all night with the dead body. But my grandmother always had these weird stories. And so I think and she loved to laugh. I think I got that from her.
Yeah. I think if I'm, and I could be wrong, but the old, was it Erskine Caldwell, the Tobacco Road? Who wrote Tobacco Road? But I think there's a scene about, the dead body laid up on the dining room table and, or the kitchen table or whatever. And everybody's sitting up with it. And we grew up hearing stories about sitting up with the dead, and sometimes the dead would sit up because something would happen. The body would do something
that would freak me out.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Leanna, how about a favorite Southern saying from your mama? Or I love the Texas sayings too, so just bring it on.
The only thing I can really think that my mom would say all the time is when me and my siblings would get in trouble, she would hurl a Bible verse at us. It was always, be ye kind. And why do you think? And so to this day, it's like she would hurl that at us. And I don't think it worked because she had to do it a lot. But anyway, that was the biggest thing that she used to say all the time.
Well, what about your latest project? What are you working on right now? Or do you have something that's about to release?
I do. I'm working on a whole series is coming out this fall. So 2 books are already out. It's called the Wedding Letter series. And I love letters. And so I just started thinking about this woman who was going to pass away, and she wrote letters to her girls. She had 3 daughters, and she wrote letters to them for like graduation or first date or when she gets married. So the first book starts where one of the daughters is getting married, and she gets the letter from her dad, gives it to her the morning of her wedding, and it makes her change her mind. And so she runs away from her wedding. And so the whole series is about the different sisters. And so the 3rd book is about to come out in like a week, I think. Yeah.
So you've got a lot of work to do. And what is and it's titled what?
Well, the first one is The Wedding Run. The second one is The Wedding Race.
Okay.
The third one is The Wedding Ruse, and it's like a fake engagement.
Oh, okay.
And it's a Christmas story, yeah.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
You are, yeah. Yeah.
Leanna, are they all novellas or just novels or what?
No, they're all novels. They can be standalone, but they go in a series because the whole arc of it kind of solves a mystery, and then there will be a novella at the end. So,
oh my gosh, I'm so impressed with all of this. Gracious.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a lot of fun. They're really funny. Yeah.
I'm just curious who your publisher is.
Me.
Yeah, and we're getting that a lot. I mean, so many authors now are just going indie, And we talked about that earlier with someone else.
Yeah. Like I started in this business so long ago, and I've been published by a lot of different publishers. And when I came back to writing, I was writing screenplays for a while. And I went to UCLA for a year and took screenwriting and totally loved it. But everybody there was writing books. And so it brought me back. I took one of my scripts and I wrote The Wedding Run and just turned it into a series. And I love all of the aspects of indie publishing, all the things that we didn't have control over.
Right.
Yeah. When we were trad publishing. Now we have control over it, and I love it. There's so much to learn. It's a lot to learn.
I'd love to pick your brain personally more about it because I'm about the same thing. I've been traditionally published, and now I'm working on a self-publish in indie. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll take you on the rebound.
Listen, Southern women are known for being very strong and independent anyway. Yeah. So that fits perfectly with this whole thing. We just have to be strong and independent. We always had to be. So.
That's right. Well, Texas women too.
That's
right.
Oh
yeah. Oh, there. How about advice for writers, Leanna?
Advice for writers. Well, first of all, write. You have to just put your butt in the chair and write. And so many people like to talk about writing, but it's really hard work. You just have to do it. I would also say to trust your instincts. I mean, you have to listen to what other people are saying about your work and learn, but you have to trust your instincts. And I think in my own career, I quit trusting my instincts for a long time. And it's been a journey back. And then I guess the third thing I would say to writers is there's a season for everything. So I'm in a new season. I have, an empty house with just me and my husband and our doodles. And my kids come every now and then. And so now I have a whole lot more time to write and work on writing. But for a long time, I had kids at home and we were homeschooling, and it took a lot. And you can't always do everything all at one time. And that's okay. Everything has a season.
Everything has a season. That's right. And sometimes those seasons actually will wax and wane and then come right back again. Just like, it's spring and then it's summer and then it's autumn and then it's winter. And guess what? It's spring again. So you just have to roll with that.
That's right. And in those seasons, you're learning different things and you're growing in different ways. And so you just have to, I think too, like, if I can add a fourth thing, I would say give yourself grace, like some days, if you don't get your writing done, give yourself grace. Sometimes things interrupt that, and sometimes you don't get stuff done, and it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, right?
Yeah, just double up if you need to.
No, it's another day.
That's right.
Well, Jane's all clear again. Thank goodness. I was worried for a while.
What was going on? Did it look weird?
You just got, like that discombobulation that happens when there's interference.
Yeah, I saw where my internet was doing funky, and I thought, oh no. Well, I put a graphic over myself. So.
You know what we do in Texas when we have tornadoes?
What?
We stand out on the porch and watch.
Oh, yeah. So let me record what this looks like so I can post it on the internet.
Yeah.
Actually, about 3 years ago, we were hit with a storm, and my husband and I were in our closet because the sirens were going off, and my husband was like, oh, I hear hail. I'm going to go out and check. And right about that time, it sounded like a train was coming through our house. And I said, stop. That means a tornado. Stop. Well, we didn't get hit by a tornado, but we lost like 13 windows on the back of our house.
Oh, hush. Woo.
Yeah. Some wind just came through and whacked the back of our house. Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That it is. I mean, life is, well, I always say life is just fodder for writers. There you go. Yes.
Leanna,
thank you so much for joining us today.
It was